Hello and welcome back to another episode of Dead Cells. Last run went okay. We got all the way to the concierge. We did not defeat him, but we have proven that we can handle this difficulty. Oh boy. Well, I guess the game is going to force us how to learn to use the Spartan sandals here, or we will die. Knocks back enemies, dealing damage where they land. Deals 113 extra damage if the enemy hits a wall. The final strike in the combo will knock back any enemy. Hey, you can actually recycle these now? That's new. I thought it used to be you couldn't recycle starting stuff. Anyway, I guess we're taking it, and the lightning bolt, and we'll recycle the cudgel for one. I don't know why they let me do that now, but that's cool. I mean, it's cool looking when I kick through doors. I can't deny that, but I'm not sure as to the over... Whoa, okay, I was not paying attention there. This weapon seems like it's going to be highly obnoxious to use, if I'm going to be totally honest with you. Oh my! You know what? You know what? All for the better. That was for the better. I didn't know what the heck was going on there. I just peeked over to check the capture real quick to make sure it was capturing right, and we paid for it immediately. But that's fine. That Spartan sandals, I'm really not interested in. They don't seem good. Maybe I'm missing something, and it's quite likely. But they're not doing it for me right off the bat. So let's see what we get this time. Okay, broadsword. Also not particularly doing it for me, but, excuse me, but we shall try. The swing speed on it is what scares me. Was there an update to the game or something? That's why I can recycle now? I don't know. It's kind of odd, huh? So we will try to be careful here. The plan is to take our time as necessary in order to try and avoid all damage. Okay. His shield does block my lightning. That kind of makes me sad. Again, let's not forget that if we get 30 enemies without taking damage, we get a bonus from that. Okay, just doing massive evasion maneuvering. Right now, I'm feeling heavily like lightning may be our best choice for killing enemies. The broadsword swing speed is so low. What the heck are these things? These are new. Those were new enemy. I have not seen them before. Well, we got them. That was bizarre. I want to make sure I don't miss any secrets, too. Anything that could give us an advantage here is high on my list of stuff I want. Electricity is doing good work, but I'm afraid not having a particularly reliable source of melee damage will come back to bite us in the booty. That is nice to get our health back up. Wonderful. Oh, God, I hate the broadsword. I'm beginning to think the broadsword is definitely not my personal cup of tea. But, gotta keep practicing, try and keep making it work. Let's go ahead and get our damage with our lightning up. I think that's going to be highly important. Oh, man. Game is not pulling any punches, and it is not giving me the weapons I'm used to. I'll tell you that right now. It too, game. I mean, I'll take it over the broadsword here, but I was not expecting the freaking oiled sword to be our saving grace. I mean, we will be putting them with inflammable oil. Inflicts critical hits 10 seconds after setting an enemy on fire. And enemies burn when they die. So the good news is, once they are corpses and no longer threatening to us, we will have the ability to get crits on them. We'll be able to crit the ever-loving barnacles out of their corpse. And really, oh, you mother trucker. What are these guys? How did we not find these dudes previously? We've been through the sewers multiple times now on this difficulty, and we have never run into that jabroni before. Oh, that dude before. Is that weird to anybody else? Also, did I not kill that dude up there? I really thought I did. Well, he's dead now. Oh, this is going terribly. This difficulty is hard, and I feel like if you don't get good starting weapons, it drastically increases the difficulty. Oh my god. Alright. Well, maybe I need to go in with a better attitude. Maybe my attitude is the problem. Attitude comes before godliness. That's what they say. And what this means to me is that I need to stop complaining and start doing. Start focusing more on killing, frantic sword, and firebrands. Okay, the game has seen fit to grace me with things that I do like. Hopefully, I can stop complaining long enough to actually accomplish something here. I apologize for my sourpuss behavior, as it were. But we are now... Whoa! We are now fully invested in adding 100% focus into this run, I promise you. Alright. Good stuff. So I'm thinking, interesting, just on a side note here, I'm not going to get into too many digressions at the moment, just because it's extremely easy for me to die if I'm not careful. You make me so sad. Fine, I just won't get any of my health back. I didn't want it anyway. But, been doing the... Oh, that's right. Every hit's going to be critical now. Well, I mean, that is nice. Good God. Oh, my God. We might not have room for any digressions at the moment. The kebab will help. The kebab helps to bring us back into at least a little bit of a mentally saner place. But yes, I've been playing through on my Twitch channel the Dark Souls 3 Soul Level 1 run challenge that I was expecting. I don't know if I mentioned it on here, but... Oh, good Lord. Unbelievable. I don't know if I mentioned it on here, but when I rebuilt my computer last, it did not keep any of my saves from previous Dark Souls run-throughs. I guess there was no cloud save for them, which is unfortunate. So I didn't get to start at New Game Plus 2 like I had originally wanted. I ended up starting at New Game Plus 1. But nonetheless, after having played Sekiro and other really challenging games, I feel like my overall quality of skill must have increased because what I've been noticing is that the... Whoa. No, just... No. Go away. My overall ability in the game seems to have increased, oddly enough, and I can't think of any particular reason why, except maybe games like Sekiro, which are quite difficult. Oh my God. Unbelievable. How do they do it? Has increased my ability or something past where it used to be. Yeah, I'll take the Frostbow. Ice Shards Plus. Enemies that hit move more slowly. Additional bonus to... Enemy mutation doesn't apply to this item. That's a weird way it doesn't. Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of that. But yeah, I don't know if they made me a better gamer because the bosses, I had no chance in there. The bosses that used to be difficult, I'm finding that I'm beating much more quickly. So it's interesting to see maybe it's power creep in games or something where what used to be hard, then harder games come out, and then you get better at harder games, so you expect games to be harder, so they make games harder. So maybe as games progress on in time, they just sort of become more difficult. I don't know. The game really now trying to appeal to us here, giving us the Warp Hand. It knows our old love. Maybe it's trying to tell us this is the time to get back to what you love to do. This is too many enemies all in one room. Taking too little damage. They've got a shield dude blocking them. It's too much. It's too much. Okay, I mean, we did get through without getting hit, but look at this next room. Look at this. Look at the madness the game expects us to put up with. I wish this thing had piercing right now, I'll tell you that. Oh, I don't like this. That was good. But yeah, maybe games are getting just progressively more difficult, so when we go back to games that a couple years ago for me were quite challenging, doing a certain challenge run, and I find it less challenging than it used to. Maybe that's like a form of power creep in a way. I thought I could get almost all my health back there, and then this guy just went and ruined it. The crits don't come out fast enough to actually stop him from doing his little smelly attack at me, which is quite upsetting. Just fill him full of lead. Fill him full of, well, I mean, not lead. It's probably more likely a slate type edge for our bow, but you know what I meant. Purple. Give me more damage with our arrows at this point. We need the range. We need a mushroom boy. We are absolutely taking him. We're going to spawn him immediately and not forget to do that. He does not have any specific bonuses to him, but you know what? He will help us tremendously in this area. I can feel it. Just start shooting. I can aim down some. This is, did it get, am I on very, very hard? Extra hard? This is way different than I remember it. Man. I don't know. Well, I thought I was getting better, but it turns out maybe not. All right, next run here, we are going in with extreme caution. We're going to focus intently. We're gonna take our gear as it's given to us. Or maybe the game's trying to say now is the time for you to start spending some time practicing with shields and parrying. I don't know. Maybe shields and parries is the meta for harder difficulties. It's actually possible. I won't say for sure it is, but it's certainly possible. Like, I don't know for certainty, but it seems potentially feasible. Just set him to bleed and then run away and let him finish himself off. There we go. And yup. Okay, I mean, a little too far away. Little there. Okay, he's dead. We needed that. Shield guy, go away. I should kill him. Yep. Aha! I can just do mid-air attacks. He's got some sort of shield, too, doesn't he? I just realized that. Because when I threw the dagger the other time, too, something broke first before it hit him. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, we need to make good use of our ranged attacks here, specifically in these more deleterious situations where the enemies pile up on us. This is feeling stronger, and I saw a wolf trap available for consumption down here. That is going to be extremely helpful for our purposes. I can promise you that. I'm going to just bleed this dude dry. Wait for him to turn around. Not particularly impressed with the crowbar, but then I can't remember a time when I ever was. But, you know, I mean, it's kind of working for us. The wolf trap is going to be just absolutely huge to help with just trapping these guys that are really strong and filling them full of our little kunais. That was unbelievable. Life is pain. Life is... Wow. Life just got a lot nicer to me than I deserved. That was really good. That was really helpful. I cannot deny. I wanted him to get in the wolf trap a little bit more, but, you know... Oh, no, no, what the heck? I couldn't even roll. He stun-locked me? Oh, my God. I was liking what we had going on there. I thought he'd get caught in the wolf trap. I also thought that I would be able to roll, and no, I got stun-locked to death. Wow. The game did not take kindly to me actually doing decently last run. It seems to be imposing an iron will upon me now in a very rough way. All right, the symmetrical lance and frost blast or cudgel. It's a, you know what? We're gonna try it. We're gonna try with the parries. What does the cudgel do? Stun blocks. Stuns longer if parry successful. Okay, we're gonna try using parry strats here. The idea is parry them to stun them and then hit them with our powerful symmetrical lance to quickly kill them. All right, it looks like we already found a secret area as well. No, it's just an alternate way to get up here. Okay, that was good. That was good. We now have crits going. Okay. I'm thinking the parries will be particularly effective against these new axe dudes that I do not recall ever having seen before and are highly obnoxious. They're just, everything here is scary. Everything here is scary. I'm a very scared boy. Oh boy. How am I going to do this? Sure wish I had a ranged weapon right now. Oop. Okay. Okay. The damage is just absurd. The rat bit my shin and I died. Oh my goodness. Well, this probably isn't what you tuned in to see. It was just me dying repeatedly. I apologize for my poor performance, but the game right now is, I don't remember it being this hard last run. Was I just super overpowered? My God. Alright, well, I'm not quite sure. I need a ranged weapon of some sort. The shield I'm not good enough with. Alright, well, we got a good ranged weapon. The Bloodthirsty Shield, I mean, you know it's on my mind. It's definitely interesting. What do we do? Bloodthirsty Shield plus the Quick Bow and forget the Vorpan? No, I need some sort of proximal weapon too, I think. Otherwise, we're going to run into some serious problems when I get surrounded, which is happening a lot because the enemy count seems to be increasing rapidly. It's making me face more and more clusters of enemies. See? Look at that. 4 enemies all in quick succession. This guy does scare me very much. Fire it. Drop down! Drop down! Oh my God. I was trying to drop back down. It did not work, as you may have noticed. Good Lord. More purple, please. Get those arrows doing damage. Hopefully... Oh, the Death Orb is green. I was hoping it'd be purple as well, but unfortunately that is not the case. I will absolutely pay for a powerful grenade. We're desperate and very afraid. There you go, have that. That's what you like to see. Thank you, Death Orb. Death Orb doing work that we needed to do. Just keep shooting. Just keep shooting. Okay. Those guys have so much HP, it's ridiculous. Whoa! Shot from off screen? Are you kidding me? That's garbage. Alright, that was not the best use of Death Orb, but we did kill everything with just massive arrows. Just overwhelming ordnance. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. There's a... Oh, the lance over there. Hold on, didn't this... We killed everything. This should have released an item over here, right? Where the glowing orb was. Yeah, a powered up crowbar. I mean, it's crowbar 2L. Colorless plus 50% damage if you're at max HP. Funny joke. Biters crawl from the dead. I'm going to take it because... As good as the Vorpan is, this is definitely an upgrade on that, just in terms of DPS and also abilities associated with it. It should be helpful. But the game does not pull punches at this difficulty. I'll tell you that right now. Killed by that, please. Thank you. I keep running into it like an idiot. I'm just going to keep firing arrows until I'm out of ammo and hope everything dies. Okay, I think, no, we didn't get everything. How did that barrage not finish off absolutely everything? I was like, surely that got everything, right? No. No, it did not. Okay. Yep. Good stuff. Wasn't there a guy over here? I heard a guy go behind me. Oh, yep, there he is. Man, oh man. All right, we need like a... I don't know what we need at this point. We need a bunch of scrolls of power to give us more combat ability. We will not be going to the toxic sewers right now. That is... We may end up going there in the end, but right now this is not the time for that. We'll go here to the left, I believe, is probably a good call. That might lead us over to that javelin. The javelin could be a good weapon for us. I don't remember the exact name of it, but... It seems like it could be useful. Okay, good. Killed everything here. Thank goodness. This is... Oh, I mean, a lot of biters crawl from the dead there. That was pretty helpful. We're fine. Anything over there is gonna die! I mean, it actually kind of works. It's really loud and obnoxious, but it kind of works. Like, advancing slowly. We're back at full health. That's unbelievable. Yeah, just let the Death Orb do some damage there. Amazingly enough, just walking forward, firing an endless stream of arrows out of our bow there, kind of worked. I'm getting another purple, dude. We extremely need our arrows to do work for us. If the arrows aren't killing stuff, then we're not killing things. And that is a problem. All right, let's see what this... Oh, okay, I thought that was going to take me to the javelin. Oh, my God. Life is pain. Oh, it did. Okay, the Impaler. Well, I mean, that's not that good. It's only level 1. And I managed to get hit by the most embarrassingly simple trap of all time. What is that? It did not look like one of these dudes at first. I was very afraid. The damage increase from the bow, though, already is noticeable. What would really put this bow over the top, though, is if it had piercing. I really wish it had piercing. Yeah, just obliterate that guy. Okay. Keep shooting, man. Interestingly, too, have you noticed this time around, there's been no launch pads. There's been these weird dudes instead. It's like it's changed what it's sending after me. I don't know if Sinew Slicer really works with what we're currently doing. Crusher certainly doesn't. Sinew Slicer might be okay. Instead of the bomb. Yeah, let's do it instead of the powerful grenade. I think that's going to be good overall for us. Being able to inflict some bleed and have piercing, it could definitely do some work. It's probably the wise decision. All right, we found the Promenade of the Condemned. What's over to our right? We have a treasure chest. That is a good idea to get. There's also the alternate area, which would take us to the Arboretum, which is not where we're probably going to be going. I may go ahead and hit Toxic Sewers. We haven't tried Toxic Sewers. The other alternative would be to try and collect up the Gardener's Keys in the Promenade and keep them for use all the way on the Palace, but that's a long ways out, obviously, so I don't know if that's really going to be feasible, but the idea does intrigue me. I think at this point, going somewhere we haven't been for a little while, little change up, a little bit something fresh, something a little spicy, give us a little more confidence maybe. We'll go this way. At this point, everywhere is so hard. How much harder could this be than normal? Don't answer that. Alright. Toxic Sewers it is. Yeah, I did not expect to have made that through with taking no damage on 30 enemies. Cluster Grenade. Let's go ahead and finish that off. That sounds decent. We'll see what it was that dropped to. Cleaver? I mean, I thought we unlocked the Cleaver. I guess we haven't. Cleaver's actually really good. I do remember Cleaver. Let's go ahead and unlock the Cleaver. Well, get one cell away from unlocking it. Do we want the Cluster Grenade now, maybe instead of Death Orb? The cooldown is the same. Victims burn when they die. I think we're going to get it. We're going to get this and the Sinew Slicer. Death Orb, definitely great. Did some work for us. But it does leave something to be desired. Cluster Bombs, though. Cluster Bombs look like they could be amazing. I want to see if I can get... We're going to actually upgrade our Quick Bow. I do not want to lose a Quick Bow yet. Critical hits get plus 20% damage. That's actually really good. I would like to see Pierce, though. Piercing first target. Let's try again. No. No. I'll try a couple more. Ammo plus 3. That's really not necessary. Well, we got Victims burn when they die. You know, we didn't get what we wanted there. But I think, honestly, given the difficulty, it was worth a shot to see if we could. If we could get Piercing on those, they actually become... That weapon becomes substantially better. But fear not. We shall now proceed very carefully through the Toxic Sewers. I definitely regret not keeping the one that makes it so that... let's go ahead and fire from long range. I regret not keeping the one that makes it so that we do bonus damage on crits. But, you know, I mean, I was trying for something better and hoping for something better. Can't complain too much if it doesn't work out. Sometimes that's just the way things are, man. I'm not going to sweat it too much. I see you, Scorpion. I see you in your nonsense. And also, the enemies burning when they die, there's nothing wrong with that either. It's doing work for us, too. I should note, it's not... Okay. It's not a bad bonus to have, because when there's so many enemies clustered together, as there are on this difficulty, having it so that they burn each other when they start dying... How? I tried to just be able to recover some of that HP, I'm being honest with you. I know it didn't end up great, but it felt like it was worth trying. There you go, have a grenade. The cluster grenades are definitely doing work. The only issue with them, of course, being I can only fire... I can only fire it once every 20 seconds. That is definitely a limitation. I'll try and let the Sinew Slicer do some of this work for me. And it did it wonderfully. And actually setting targets on fire when they die, which the Sinew Slicer also does, made short work of the enemies there. That was surprisingly effective. Now we gotta just stand back and nail that dude with some arrows. Get bombed. Yeah, this is working out decently. A kebab, that is a huge thing to find here. Any HP is something we're gonna be very excited for. Alright. This guy up here, this looks like a great time for sinews. And it indeed was. That was amazing. We're gonna keep pumping up purple for now. That's benefiting almost all of the damage that we have. And that is going to serve us extremely well going forward. Okay, killed the rats. Okay, scary. That was actually a little scary of a moment there. I will not lie to you. We've gotten a lot of things here that I don't like seeing. We've got an elite. We've got multiple scorpions that have appeared that I didn't expect to have appear. Get away from the bombs! Get away! Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. That was scary. We do not want to activate the elite accidentally until we're ready to fight him too, so... How did you hit me? Gotta get some of that HP, but we gotta heal. Oh, how did he hit me? That's so bad. There's the elite. The elite is active. Let's go ahead and give him what we got. Whoa! Okay, I didn't realize he had that. Can you please return my ammo to me, sir? I kind of need that to kill you. It's a large part of my killing you strategy. Okay, he shot the thing out. He shot the thing out again. Alright, well, I didn't know that that's what that thingy did. The little rising damage goof thing there, so that was unfortunate. But now we know for future reference. Watch out for that, apparently, as well. You hit me, huh? That's very impressive. And I recovered no HP from that, huh? Also very, very great. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I got a tiny bit of the HP back. And we have died and returned. Oh boy. I think we might have to use another heal. I hate to do it, but I mean at this point we're kind of getting desperate for survival. The game is tough, man. I think this has definitely highlighted the importance of having a ranged weapon, though, at this difficulty level. Darn, I was really hoping for some wall chicken there, or wall kebab, but, you know, at this point I can't complain about at least getting something helpful. Alright. I have a feeling a scorpion's gonna pop up somewhere around here. Yep, there he is. I can feel it in my gut. I knew it. Kill them all. Just kill them all. That's all you have to do. It's simple. Just literally kill them all. Make them all be dead. And no more problems will besiege you. Oh, sweet malarkey. Sweet malarkey! You monster! I can't believe I didn't get hit there. That was absurd. Everything can blow up, and you can burn and blow up at the same time. What a glorious day for you. I know I got myself poisoned, but the alternative was possibly get blown up by a bomb bat, which would probably take literally all of my health down to 1, so didn't seem like a wise decision to let happen, sadly enough. As much as I wanted to just get blown up by the bat, it was not to be. Alright, more scorpion death, which is always lovely to see. We got a lot of cells, that's nice. Definitely, we're definitely getting a lot of cells. All we have to do is survive to wherever the next area may be. That, of course, is a little bit more difficult. We shall look here. I'll take a sip of my drink. Flip them off again. I don't know if that's ever gonna, like, turn into anything. I feel like it probably should, but I don't know for sure. At this point, he doesn't seem too threatening, so we will do our best to just ignore him. Yeah, let's just let that kill everything. Thank you. Man, one of these days, the wall is going to provide us with healing, and I will be ecstatic. Okay. Just shoot everything over there. Just keep firing. Okay, there we go. Good stuff. Let's kill this dude before we go to the shop and then somehow end up getting hit by them. Cannot believe that did not hit me. Wonderful. This seems like a good time to get a red, so that'll help out our cluster grenades. A little more HP for us. And let's go check what the shop has. If there's something here that's going to save our Djibouti. Oh, God, I want it so bad. We're almost to it, too. It's a big upgrade for our bow. It's a big upgrade, but it does not have piercing, which would have been lovely. But still, that's a pretty big upgrade. We're going to want to make sure we get that. Suddenly, I'm not complaining as much about all the wall money that we've been getting because it seems like there's an actual use case for it. These guys, I don't understand why these guys are so much more dangerous than they used to be. These things did not used to be so threatening. I guess because I can't one-shot them with a down smash anymore. And also, they don't seem to get stunned, so they just attack directly through anything I do to them. Very, very annoying enemy. They've turned from one of the less scary ones to one of the more scary ones now, that's for sure. Lightning Bolt 2? No, I think we're okay with what we got. The crowbar is actually doing surprisingly good work for us. I mean, the Death Orb also interesting, but I don't think it's what we want. So we'll just take the money, which will allow us to get our upgraded bow, which we shall do immediately, because that would be incredibly unwise to not get it immediately. We'll take the damage now, please. I needs it. Thank you. Excellent. Damage has increased relatively substantially now. Will it be too little too late, or will it be exactly what we need to save us? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Also, you can find out right now because the run continues. I hate you. I hate you. Your way of doing damage makes no sense, and you're evil, and you're wrong. When you think you're right because of how you attack, it turns out you're actually wrong. Explode and burn. You deserve nothing. Impaler over crowbar. No. Our crowbar is actually, because it's colorless, it's keeping up pretty well on the damage front. It's actually doing some decent stuff for us. Are we now covered in oil? I think we are. We gotta be careful here. Health a little bit scary. I don't have no reason to believe there will be healing either after this level, unfortunately. So we're gonna want to make every health point count. What do we got going on here? Trail of green goo. Nothing special here except the strange substance on the ground again. What is this? The trail leads to a sort of giant cocoon. All sorts of unspeakable horrors lived here. It's really revolting. Yeah, I would imagine so. I'm not feeling too fresh after that either. After all, who am I to pass judgment? I haven't even got a head. I don't even know where I come from. Might this cocoon be the very symbol of our existence? Futile, ephemeral. Aren't we destined to adapt or die in this ineffable loop we call life? After all, what is life, and what about love? Okay, this is going on, huh? An inexorable series of moments stolen along the way. At the dawn of... Yeah, okay, boring. Game had it going on there. The trail ends at this hole. And it's a big hole. Indeed it is, sir. Well... More lore. That's definitely new, which excites me. I always am excited to see some new lore going on. The prospect of whatever's creating that trail of goo, though, does scare me thoroughly, as it probably should, given... maybe it's going to be a new boss. Maybe it's going to be a new enemy. I don't know. We'll find out, though, at some point, presumably. Although I can't say that for certain, because I can't say if I know. We will actually find out. Hopefully we'll find out. There, that's a more reasonable thing to say. Mushroom Boy 3. No, I'm happy with what I got, but thank you, Mushroom Boy 3, for your participation. Any more secrets? Nope. We ended up only getting money out of it, but you know, I mean, a door secret that we can enter that didn't require fighting. I'm not going to complain about it. It's not the worst thing you've ever seen. Keep an eye out for more wall chicken potentiality, which would be very powerful. The corrupted prison. I mean, we have a way we could leave now if we wanted to, but I kind of want to find maybe the other sewer option available. The ancient sewers, I think, would be more interesting to go to, and then we could fight Conjunctivitis again. I feel like Conjunctivitis was not that crazy of a boss, and unless it's changed substantially, it's possible we could make something work with it. I do not need that, but I'm glad I went and checked for it. Yeah, we can go down here and to the left. Okay, what do we got here? I must have killed something in that room. Interesting. We've got a blood sword over here. If it's colorless, I would love it, but I highly doubt it will be color. Also, it's a little expensive, and I'd have to pay the tribute to get there. And I'm still relatively happy with my crowbar at this point, so I think we'll be holding on to that, which means our destination is this way. We will do the corrupted prison again at some point. It's just, at the moment, I feel more confident following the sewers path, just because we have only done that way a couple of times as well. And I think it should be a little less difficult. I know it's still hard, but... Yep. Okay, I mean, that could have definitely gone worse. But yeah, the corrupted prison scares me quite a bit, if I'm being totally honest. I mean, that definitely was not great, but it could have gone worse. Somehow we only got poisoned once, even though we hit the poison like 6 times. I guess we'll check this Frantic Sword. It's not a Frantic Sword L, which is... It seems to me that the Frantic... Or the L's are always the one that have the colorless option available to them, so I will be looking out for those, primarily. Considering we currently have a colorless, I think it's not a good idea to get something... Uncolor. Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies just to get to where I want to go. Good gravy. I mean, like, a lot of enemies. Oh boy. This would be a nice time to have necromancy. Well, we're gonna make it work. We got no choice. Let's see what the item gives us here. A Jody grenade. Level 3. Ooh, that's actually tempting. I'm going to stick with what I got, though. I know I've been doing that a lot lately when I find new items, but I feel like Sinew Slicer plus Cluster Bomb is a good way for us to do the damage we need. And if we need to, like I said, we've missed a few enemies down below, too. I'm not going to worry about them. If we need to wait the 20 seconds for the cooldown, then probably we should just do that. Instead of forcing dangerous situations. Okay. There's a ton of enemies down below. No, there's not that many. It's just this one. Good. Okay. I just am trying to be incredibly careful here. There's a lot of room for error and danger. Yep. You know what? You get that. Let him die to that instead. Better than me having to fight him. There's enemies directly below. We will go see what's up with this. That was scary, but we are okay. You know what? Sinew Slicer can help out here. Sinew Slicer did indeed help out a lot. That was really good. Good. Also decent. Those things have become one of the scariest enemies for me now, hilariously enough. When they used to be kind of just a formality, unless they were in just gigantic numbers. Now they have become a force to be reckoned with. In all of the worst ways. Alright, we've cleared out lots of them. On the bright side, there is another scroll of power down here that will let me get a purple, which is going to be extremely important for our continued powering up. Die. Everything dies. Everything's for die. That was my attempt at Bellathor, but that's not really something Bellathor says, obviously, in Skyrim. He's more along the lines of everything's for sale. I just thought I would throw an everything dies out there because, you know, I don't have to explain myself to you. I don't have to explain myself to anybody. I'm a pro gamer with programmer skills and stats. I can quote Bellathor if I want. What are you gonna do? Come to my stream and stop me? Come to my video recording moment here and attempt to... Oh god, I fall into poison. Attempt to stop me? I don't think so. And if you do, I'll call my cousin. He works for Bellathor. And then you'll see. That guy's so intense, he actually did sell his own grandma. Instead of just threatening to do it like the original Bellathor did. How about that? How about that, grandma? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Alright, well, we didn't get the 60. We did get 30, though, as I saw there at the end, which is quite nice. We got, excuse me, 73 cells. That is fantastic. Let's go ahead and grab our Cleavor. Very good. What else could be good for us? Maybe the Specialist Showroom it's time to get. Most experienced and discerning shoppers. I don't know. This would be for, like, at the very start, I guess, buying something that you want to start the run with. But until we get more gold reserves, then presumably that's not going to be that useful to us. But let's unlock it to see what the prices look like. Let's start working towards that. We've got a Saw Cleaver 4. That's probably better than our Sinew Slicer. Well, 3+, though. The DPS is definitely a lot higher. I'm willing to give it a try over the Sinew Slicer. We'll see how it does. Should be interesting. Reforging, now it's not the time for that. We will, however, finally, even though we've taken no green, we will take Necromancy because we needs it extremely bad at this point. I could take one more shot at reforging the modifiers on our bow here. Shoots an arrow in front of you. Oh boy. One more. 25% damage to a stun target. That's actually good. And victims burn when they die. You know, that's actually not bad. I feel relatively confident with that one. We'll accept it. Could have been worse. And here we are to the ancient sewers. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, consider pressing that like button. I appreciate it greatly. Subscribe if you've not done so already. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care.